So, hello and welcome. This is the essence of life. This is a transmission with the theme of the essence of healing and the essence of compassion. And so, we're going to swirl with these two energies. And this is really an opportunity for us to play and to discover our own healing energies within. So, I'm gonna just invite you to let us know where you're joining from and bring your energy into this space because we're going to be creating a collective energy field. And so take a moment as people are like filtering in and just feel and intend to connect. So we have people from Denmark, from France, from Germany, the Netherlands, Austria, Rome, Ireland, São Miguel and the Azores. Welcome, Susan. Christine from the Welsh Marches, Flora from the Czech Republic. We have live translation in Czech and Italian. Hello, Marie. Hi, Luca. We have Chile in the house. Australia, welcome, Gwenstar. And Barbara from Melbourne, Australia, welcome, welcome. We have Ayse from Turkey. We will be there very soon with you. And Kristen from Connecticut, Merlene from Canada, Seabrick from Holland, Richard from Thailand, and just feel the energy is starting to gently build. So just intend to connect. And it's getting stronger now. And so dropping already into the present moment in a deeper way and just feel, intending to connect. Good. And another wave of connections happening now. This energy field we're building is getting stronger. Beautiful. So we have Iwa in Poland, Utente in Switzerland, Fidelma in Ireland, Jill in Wiltshire, Maria in Portugal, Sue in Cheltenham, UK. Welcome, everyone. So we're going to dive straight in and my intention for this kind of like mini series exploration with the essence of life is to explore the healing potential of the essence, but also this healing potential that we all have within us, and this idea that we are all far more powerful than we may realize or utilize on a day-to-day basis. And I want to be very clear, this is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure any medical conditions. This is, it's really important to take responsibility and to look at those conditions on every level. And I always say this because I truly believe it. So, with the essence of life, this is intended to be like an exploration of energy healing. And we're going to just be totally open to anything that might happen. So, no expectations. And there's like a really beautiful word that Eric Pearl from Reconnective Healing used to teach when I learned from him back in 2012. And he would say, instead of expectation, which has like a heaviness, use expectancy. And it may be hard to translate, but this word expectancy, it kind of opens the door to like this excitement and this openness and that anything can happen. So I invite us all to just drop into that space and just perhaps you can feel there's a kind of light dance with this energy of expectancy. And so we're going to move pretty quickly into the energy meditation. Um, I just wanted to share a quick story. So, when I was really little, my parents were not in New Age circles at all. My dad was a anesthesiologist, a medical doctor, and my mom was a nurse, and she had been an accountant, and so they were both very much scientists. And uh and yet when I was really little, my mom at one point she had me put my hand on my forehead, and we can all do this right now. And she said, "Do you feel the energy there?" And I could feel the heat and the energy. I was probably like 3 or 4, and she said, "That's healing energy. You have healing energy." And I took that in really deeply in the way that children do. And so when I was really little, I used to feel like I could, like I should be able to just surround my energy with, like, surround living things with my energy and bring balance and heal them. So bringing balance and healing. And I had this deep knowingness inside of me. And I also, my mom tells me, and I remember some of these things, that I used to know things about people. Like, my mom converted to Judaism when I was like 3 years old, and we went to temple. And at temple, I saw this one woman, and I knew that she was really, really, really sad because her husband was sick. And my mom was like, "How do you know that?" And I could just feel it in her field. Um, it was like a osmosis, like like if you can imagine just being in this energy field and having this knowingness and almost like a kind of ocean of oneness that's between all of us. So this is the invitation for all of us. And I know some of you are healers. Many of us are empaths who are here. So you can probably relate with this. And we're going to be exploring in today's session a kind of deep dive into the mystery and potential of this healing energy within us, which goes hand in hand with the knowingness within us. Because sometimes, especially if we're seeking to heal ourselves, it can be important to look at the root cause or like the emotional components of what's happening. That's not so much the focus of today's session, but it's just important to hold that there can be this mirroring for yourself to go really, really deep. And when we mirror from a higher state, when we're entangled or like connected with higher frequencies, we don't just mirror the same thing and feel stuck. We can actually like mirror from a different state of consciousness and dissolve. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Cool. So Iwa is just writing in the chat um that I believe this is your nephew, right? Who's in critical conditions in Poland due to chronic kidney failure that you reported in the last gathering was discharged today from the ICU. That is a miracle, as on a mission he was given a 2% chance of survival. With deep gratitude to you all, I continued healing that went deep into ancestral timeline. Ewa, that's amazing. Congratulations. I'm super happy for you and for your nephew. So that's an awesome update because if you guys remember in the last the free session that we did like on Sunday, a little over a week ago, we all sent love to Iwa's nephew together as a collective. So this is what we're playing with today. And just be open to the possibility. Some of you know that you're healers and you've seen what can happen. For me, I'm sort of surprised every single time when people I love or I myself have things going on. It's just natural to try to just be like, okay, let's just create an energy field and see what happens. And the simplest way to do this is literally just to say to the body, bring balance here while you hold presence. That's the simplest way. And that can even work. And so when we pour on the connection with high vibrational frequencies or the quantum field, we're literally enhancing the energy potential that is always there because we're all like swimming in this unified field, uh, this universal field of consciousness. And so we're enhancing the potential for these clicks, these realignments, these rebalancings. So this is what we're going to do all together. And thank you so much, Iwa, for sharing this. Much, much love. So just feeling this like heart wave of energy. So let's all just send Iwa and her nephew a big celebratory hug. And I'm gonna let Alcazar come through and say a few words about how we're gonna work together today. And so, beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar. And we first of all wish to remind you that each and every one of you are far more powerful than you have been led to believe by your societies, your schools, your scientific paradigm has necessarily split from religious dogma, and yet you are now just on the cusp of re-emerging into a far more coherent worldview as a society. And so your science has been insisting on randomness, even in the ways your biology works, that molecules are bumping into each other in the dark randomly. And this is how the orchestration of the trillions upon trillions of chemical reactions occur. And we say to you, this is not the case. If you wish to feel into the harmony, the finesse, and the beauty of the body, all you have to do is look to the patterns of nature, the ways that the sunflower seeds spiral, the fractals in the trees. There is an invisible guiding force of sacred geometry, intelligence, and resonance that is guiding all. You are in an extraordinarily intelligent universe. And you are here on this, your earth, to forget who you are and to remember. And that means not only forgetting your identity as a cosmic being, it's not only forgetting, but also you have forgotten your creativity. And so, this collective energy field that we will be creating today is not just about healing, it is also about creating. And this is where the compassion comes in. Because we are going to suggest that as an intention today, you hold this energy potential for a wave of compassion to move through your earth, through humanity. Just holding the intention. When in a pure and open innocence, you hold an intention, something marvelous occurs. Spirit is then able to open the floodgates to bring so much more through you than you can truly imagine. If you could see what happens through your field simply by setting a pure intention and letting go of thinking you need to effort or control, and simply being the conduit for that intention, allowing the flow, allowing the ease, allowing self to be the witness. It is the witness state that aligns you with your superconscious. For your superconscious is the eternal witness. It has witnessed you moving from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. And so we wish for you to imagine humanity as a kind of school. And in this school, many beings have signed up for various grades and lessons. We have said that many of your politicians are the kindergarteners who are punching the other and stealing the candy. And it has gotten a little out of hand as of late, as those old societal power structures are in their final struggles to squash the renaissance of consciousness that is happening here. This one, Cryon, talks about this at length. He calls it the death throes of the old consciousness. And so we wish to simply plant a seed before we move into the energy meditation. And we invite you to imagine humanity as a whole, as this collective of individuals who are also moving from lifetime to lifetime. And they are here to learn, and they are here to evolve. And your societies as a whole are on the verge, so close. You cannot see it because of the chaos, but you are so close to creating more equitable, thriving societies. There are discoveries, as you may know, that have been suppressed. There is the potential for so much to be revealed in the next 10 or so of your years, there's the potential for life to become far easier. And yet the tools and technologies to make this available to the masses must first be decided to be used for the benefit of all rather than sequestered as another mechanism of extracting wealth. And this is where compassion comes in. It is as if we are asking you to imagine how much more brilliant of a soul energy experience will be available here on this your earth, in this new world where everyone is taken care of, where resources are plentiful and shared, where there is no longer the need to do this tedious work, this running the so-called rat race just to survive, and planting the seed of this magnificence in the collective field. And just feel the energy that you are creating together right now. There will be many who will be on this call in the future, stargaters who will be meditating. And so we invite those of you who are here so-called live to connect your energy. So just intend to connect. And it can get much stronger. So very good. Feel. The field is like a tiny plant that is growing as you are present with it, and growing, and its new shoots are reaching. So intend to connect even more. Good. Very good. And there's a beautiful energy you are creating together. And so now, inviting the energies of those who will be listening and watching in the future, inviting those people to bring their energy here. And so we are calling for the energy presence of the Stargaters who will be joining us in the future, and feel already their energy coming into this space. Very good. And we invite you to stay very present, and we are going to describe the ways we will be working with the field and with you this day. Many of you are wishing to bring balance to your own bodies and wishing to assist loved ones and wishing to assist in this planetary awakening. And with these layers of your intention, we are going to be creating a collective energetic field so that the energies can be channeled simultaneously through you as you awaken the healer within, to you as you receive the healing energetics that you are drawing in. And so you are drawing them in, you are receiving them fully, and you are contributing to this collective energy field. And in the collective energy field, we will be building this up. And inviting you to relax into it. Because in the relaxation, you become a part of the field itself. Your superconscious becomes far more present alongside your humanness. And as you feel your true self, you feel your true power. And as you feel your true power, you can channel it just with your intention, focusing it into those people, those situations, perhaps those emotions you are wishing to release. You can channel it into the collective of humanity, and we will guide this process step by step. But this is how we will be working this day. We are going to suggest that for those of you who have a specific intention, like perhaps a specific part of your body or a specific individual you are wishing to send these energetics to, that just silently inside, you say these body parts or this name out loud. You can say it out loud in your head or just even speaking it, but it is so that you are giving this to the field. You are releasing it from the domain of the mind. You are letting go. So there is a beautiful image about setting intention that this one Julianne has heard years ago. It is when you are setting an intention, you are like the archer who draws back the bow and arrow, and you aim as best you can. And when you feel you have aimed true, you simply release the arrow and your intention flies to its target, but you have to let it go. Very good. So we invite you, if you have not done so already, just to place your intentions into the field right now. And Spirit is taking all of these intentions and the collective of your superconscious. So you, as a collective, are taking all of these intentions. And you could imagine that we are compressing all of these healing intentions into a sphere of energy potential, like a glowing ball of light. And in this way, we are going to guide you to work with the collective, to work with all of these intentions for healing all together, including with those who are listening to these words in the so-called future in the recording. So, we are going to turn the camera off now. We invite you, if you have not done so already, to close the eyes. There is, before you do so, there is the music link. So if you wish to have music accompanying you to take you a little deeper, this is the channeled music by Robert Coxon, and you are welcome to click this link. Adjust the volume and get comfortable. And so we will turn the camera off now. And so, beloved ones, relax. There is nothing to do. As always, with the Stargate work, this process is simply about relaxing into the energy fields. And so, as you close your eyes, as you relax, just start to notice the energy around you. It is a very beautiful energy field that has already been created by you, by us. Spirit, Alcazar, and each and every one of you on this call here live or with the recording. You're already creating a oneness. And so just intend for this oneness to get a little stronger, just setting the intention to connect. Good. Good. And in this energy transmission, we will be working with the essence of life. But we will also be working with healing energies that lie dormant within each and every one of you. Whether you are currently calling yourself a healer or not, each and every one of you have been with spiritual masters in your past. You are not new to this evolutionary pathway toward higher consciousness. And so each and every one of you has a connection that is unique. You have skills and abilities that are unique. And we will be drawing those forth into the field. So you can invite these energetics from your superconscious to begin flowing to you and through you, even now. Just the invitation, and then relax. Remember, opening the floodgates is all that is required. But you cannot force the flood to happen. Sometimes it feels like a trickle, sometimes an avalanche. Being with what is, just being open. Very good. And so we begin, as we always do, by connecting to the energy of the earth, the energy of Gaia. And so we invite each one of you just to ask inside for the energy of the earth to come up into your body, into your energy field. Very good. Just the invitation. And allowing the earth to bring her energy very deeply into your body. The earth's energies assist in grounding you, making you far more receptive to these energetics. And now, each one of you asking inside for an etheric stargate to form around you. And so, just the invitation, we are calling for the presence of an etheric stargate. And just feel as your stargate is forming around you, this higher dimensional consciousness. Very good. And we are going to invite each and every one of you to imagine this glowing orb of energy, and it is the intentions for healing that you have all created. And if you are joining this just as the meditation audio, we invite you, place your intentions. Is there a loved one you are wishing to send energy to? Put their name in this glowing sphere, this orb of energy. Imagine it in the center of this collective gathering. For you are gathering all in your own homes, but on a higher level, energetically. It is as if you are gathering in a vast circular space. And right in the center of this vast circular space, you can place all of your intentions. So perhaps it is for healing of your own body, perhaps a friend, a partner. You can even place the intention for connecting with a loved one who has already transitioned. For those connections can be very healing. They are in bliss, they are in oneness. And they are also in a state where they can remember what it was like to transition from being human back into the oneness of superconscious illumination. As you connect with the loved ones, they can shine a light to assist you whilst you are still in the body, to assist you coming a little closer to universal truths. And so we invite each and every one of you now just to place the intention in this center sphere, this ball, this orb, this energetic construct of all of these intentions for healing, for connection with the beyond, placing the intention for humanity as a whole to become more connected with the North Star of who you truly are. For society as a whole to wake up to greater levels of compassion, to wake up to greater levels of awareness. You are here for a flash in the pan. It is time, beloved ones, for your society to become far more wise about your lifespan. To become far more wise about how you operate. You are drawing higher intelligence into the human collective. We will put it like that. So relax. Once you have set your intentions, relax. The stargate around you is going to begin to vibrate higher, faster. And so just feel as the energy field around you starts to vibrate faster and faster. And we are rising up through your fourth, already into your fifth dimensional frequencies, into the sixth, vibrating into your seventh dimensional frequencies, and coming to a gentle pause. And we invite you to ask inside for a strong seventh dimensional energy field right now. And so we are calling for a strong energy field of the seventh dimension. And your stargate gently radiates this seventh dimensional field. Very good. Very good. Very good. relaxing into it. And beloved ones, perhaps you can feel there is a gentle emanation of energy that is happening already. This is your own superconscious. This is spirit reminding you there is nothing to do. Feel this. You are already a powerful healer. You are already a powerful being. Feel your beingness saying, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am. I am. I am. There is you, the humanness, and there is you, the spirit. And when the two meet, you know your true self. Very good. And so we continue now to vibrate once again all the stargates faster still. And so we are moving up through your seventh dimension into your eighth, continuing to rise, continuing to accelerate into the ninth dimensional frequencies now, continuing into the 10th, vibrating into the 11th dimensional frequencies, and moving into your 12th dimension now, where again all the stargates gently pause. And we invite you just to ask inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy field. And so we are calling for a strong energy field of the 12th dimension. Very good. Very good. And again, simply feeling your own beingness, the power of these energetics of who you truly are. And we are going to build the field as we always do. First, by inviting the energy of the angels. And so, just asking inside, we are calling for the presence of the angelic realm. And just feel each one of you asking inside for the angels to bring their energy here. And feel as the energy gently shifts as the angels are bringing their presence into this collective field. And many of you know the essence of life is a source energy. The angels are offering to open a kind of slipstream to channel, so to speak, or to vibrate each one of us with the energies of Source through their connection. For what makes an angel is that they have, as an all-powerful being, chosen to stay very, very close to their true nature as Source, and to be a part of the very fabric of existence. And so they are bridges, they are messengers, they are heralds of the love of Source or God or the universe, whatever word you wish to call it. They are representatives for this energy. And we often say with healing, do not send healing, send love. For with this love, the superconscious of the individual you are wishing to assist, or even the collective of humanity, the superconscious can take this love and use it to fuel the highest potential for that individual, which sometimes is a kind of rock bottom rather than getting better. But in that rock bottom, insights occur, and the breakthrough that can only occur from that space can happen. You cannot know what is in someone's highest interest. But, beloveds, their guides know, their superconscious knows. And so trust. Trust in existence as you send the energies of love. And so just feel, as we have been speaking, the angels have been turning up the volume on the light in this collective field. And now, with your permission, they will start to send this source energy into this collective field. And so just asking inside, giving your permission, angels, bring. As always, if you say nothing, we will assume it is a no thank you. You're choosing your own experience. And for those who have chosen, yes, just feel this. Relax, nothing to do. And this is the first energetic that we will invite you first of all to absorb. And so allowing these source energies to come in whatever way they are flowing, allowing these source energies to come in whatever way they are flowing for you, and just inviting source to flow into every particle of your energy field, into every particle that creates the light field of your body. Very good. Very good. And as you absorb this source energy, we invite you now to imagine sending this source energy deep into the field, deep into that sphere, that orb of all of the collective intentions for healing self, others, and the planet. Just allowing the source energy. Yes. Very good. Very good. Staying relaxed. Remember, you are a conduit. Your pure intent is all that is needed. So staying focused on the flow of energy through you, the receiving as well as the sending, opening your field for the angels to pour in source energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now we are going to invite each one of you just to ask inside for the beings of the essence of life to bring their presence into this meditation, into this transmission. And so we are calling for the presence of the beings of the essence of life, and just feel, here they come. And we are again going to invite you first and foremost to relax into a transmission and to allow it to go deep within you. And so remember, there is nothing to do with the pathway that the angels have created for source energy to flow through you into this orb or sphere of your intentions for healing. As you absorb the essence of life, the healing will naturally be flowing out to those you love, to your own self, to the world. Trust that this can happen as you simply receive. Very good. Very good. And before this one, Julianne begins to transmit the energies of the essence of life, we are going to invite you to do something a little different, and just to invite the power of your own superconscious to come to you and to begin to illuminate healing powers, potentials, dormant skills and abilities, and creative abilities beyond just healing, awakening the creator within. And so just the asking inside right now, all together, we are calling for the presence of our own superconscious, our own higher self, our beingness, and feel the energy that is coming to you is your own higher self. And just the invitation. This happens not from the mind or from information, but from an energetic beingness level. So just setting the intention for these dormant parts of your healing and creative abilities to awaken in a way that perhaps you can feel them, or perhaps they are too high of a frequency even to feel them, being open to the possibility that just with your asking, innate creative healing potentials are awakening right now. Very good. And with these transmissions of the essence of life, your superconscious will be working directly alongside the energy flows. As the essence flows through your body, through your energy field, your spirit, your superconscious will be guiding these energetic flows, awakening these ancient cosmic pathways. Humanity has reached higher and higher levels of consciousness, and you are ready now to reclaim some of these healing potentials, some of these creative potentials, superconscious energies. Very good. And so we will be silent now for a few moments while the essence of life begins to be broadcast from this one, Julianne. And so just feel, stay very present, relaxed. You may feel the essence of life very differently right now. This is because you, as a superconscious being, are working with you as a humanness to reopen pathways to your own power. So you may feel this energy almost like it is supercharging pathways within you. Very good. Nothing to do. Now a little more of the essence of life is beginning to flow. And as you absorb this energy, we invite you now to send it gently, like you are using a feather touch, sending it to this sphere of energy in the center of your collective energy field. And if there is a particular loved one or a particular body part within you, or you're simply wishing to energize the collective of humanity, you can begin to visualize in whatever way works for you, the energies reaching that individual, caressing that individual or the body or the collective. Starting to imagine, yes, to visualize, to sense these energies reaching through the intelligence of the universe to hit their target, to caress the energetics, to energize the body, to soothe the emotions, to clear the mind. And another wave of essence. The essence of life is the power of softness. It is the softness and the beauty itself that has the potential to dissolve the dense heaviness. It is a feather touching a hammer, and the hammer gently dissolves. And right now, what you are creating is a collective energy field of healing and creative superconscious energy. Feel this just with your intention. Reach out and intend to connect with each other now. Feel as you intend to connect, feel the connection. Feel the healing potential growing. Intend to share like water droplets, sharing, coalescing all these healing potentials into one vast galactic cloud of healing potential, creative potential. Share your healing energies freely. They are inexhaustible. Share them and feel as the collective field is growing stronger. Very good. Very good. Very good. And you are sharing in the healing potentials of all those who are also participating in this transmission, in this meditation. And so you are sharing wisdom, ancient knowledge from temples that are in interdimensional spaces beyond this earth. For example, the temples of Isis. So many of you have studied with her. She is a being more wise than just your earth lineages. She came to your earth as an agreement, for she has always been in support of the experience experiment of humanity. You are here to create something beauteous in the universe, beloved ones. And so, with the mention of her name, Isis, goddess of the moon, is wishing to bring the energy of her off-planet temples into this space. And so just feel as already it is occurring. The mystery lineages of Isis. And her beingness wishing to grow stronger too. So just asking inside, we are calling for the presence of the divine feminine through Isis, goddess of the moon. And feel. Very good. She is with you. Feel this. Very good. Isis, here to assist in the exchange of ancient healing, knowledge, skills, abilities, assisting in the creation of this collective energetic. It goes far beyond healing, into the assistance of re-remembering your true nature, your true mission here on this your earth, the true potential of humanity's awakening, rippling, radiating, healing, a healing force in your universe. Why? Because humanity has been cultivating compassion for eons, beloved ones. And so to assist with the compassion energy, we invite you to ask for the presence of Kuan Yin. Just inviting her energy and feel. We are calling for the presence of Kuan Yin. Here she comes. And Kuan Yin layering the energy of the depths of compassion. Remember, compassion is your insight, your wisdom, and your love combined. And great wisdom, great knowingness is required for true healing. For true healing always recognizes the root cause of suffering. True healing always recognizes why the suffering is there in the first place. And in that recognition, the suffering, when it meets the love of compassion, has the potential to transmute into wisdom. Kuan Yin bringing her energy, and now we invite you, as you have been absorbing these energies to once again channel, just with your intention, sending these energetics to the loved ones through that sphere in the center, sending it out. And as you send it, do not forget to feel. It is as if you are looking through a magic mirror. You are not just sending it blind. You can actually, if you allow it, you can actually feel the effects that these energies are having on the energetic patterning of the whole of humanity, or the one you are sending it to, or your own body. So as you send, just be open to the possibility that you may receive impressions of how these energies are impacting the energy fields, the body, the emotions, the mind of the person or the collective that you are sending them to. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Few moments more, just imagining this energy moving through you into the person or the collective or your own self. And if it is your own self, you can put your body into the center of this sphere. So imagining all of this healing energy, all of this creative energy is flowing in to the body. And do not for a moment allow yourself to feel, oh, I do not deserve, or I'm selfish if I am doing it, or I'm absorbing it where others could receive it. No. If you do this and you receive truly, you are creating the very same pathways that allow every other individual to truly receive. This is how the holographic field operates. And so receive freely. You are drawing from an infinite source. Receive. Yes. Beautiful. Allow yourself to be in the center of the sphere, receiving these energies. Allow your loved ones to be in the center of the sphere, receiving these energies. Spirit and the angels, Isis and Kuan Yin, are in the periphery of the sphere and in the center with you. They are supercharging this field, the beings of the essence of life, bringing a wave of essence energy now. Feel this. Feel this. And beloved ones, we are going to build up this energy field very strongly. And then we are going to invite each one of you to relax into it. So, first of all, just the intention. And when we work with the essence of life, we always complete by creating a strong cocoon of energy around your body, filling up your auric field with the essence energy so that you can then relax and absorb it. We will be doing the same thing right now with one addition. We will be filling up this collective healing energy field, this vast sphere, with the smaller sphere of your intentions for healing in the center. So we will be filling this whole collective energy with the essence of life. And then we will be inviting you to relax into it and into your own cocoon of essence, but allow for the possibility that when we energize the collective sphere, we are also energizing your own cocoon in a different way. Spirit is guiding this process. Your superconscious, your higher self, filtering the energies that are coming through you. And so this is an individuated process. You can relax and allow the flow. And so just feeling right now, the energy starting to build, and ask inside for all of the guides to pour in even more energy. So just the invitation, and now feel the angels pouring in this source energy. Feel this, allowing it to fill the sphere of the collective energy field, allowing it to channel into all those loved ones and humanity as a whole. The sphere in the center, energized, almost like it has little lightning bolts of energy running through it. And another wave of source. Feel this. And another. Yes. And now the essence of life, the beings of the essence of life, and this one, Julianne, radiating. Those of you who are familiar with essence, you can also radiate your essence. Feel this. And we'll move very quickly through the levels of the essence. So the first level of the essence, the second level of the essence, the third level of the essence, and the fourth. Very good. And receiving, just allowing these essence energies to flow freely. They are naturally flowing through that sphere of your collective intentions for healing. As they flow through you, remember, as they flow through you, they flow true. As they flow through you, they can truly flow to your loved ones, to the collective. Very good. And another wave, the essence filling this whole collective sphere. And now the power of your superconscious filling this sphere. Just the asking, and can you feel this? Your superconscious, all that you carry hidden away, dormant in your DNA, filling this sphere as long as it is dormant, beloveds, it is still absolutely within you. It is just that you are not allowed to be consciously aware of it yet. Because why? It would give up the game of your free will. You are here to remember, to discover. And so it is there within you, beckoning you to discover who you are. It is filling this space. Dormant healing potentials, dormant creative potentials, activated healing potentials, activated creative potentials, all swirling, all together. Feel this. The superconscious potential of the collective. Very good. Very good. Very good. And another surge of energy coming into this collective sphere and imagining the collective compressing this huge energy field you are creating, compressing into that energy of all the loved ones that you have placed in the middle. It is all going very, very, very small, very dense into that collective glowing orb. And that is being supercharged now. Yes, you may feel as if the energy has shifted from being all around you. Allow it. Focus, imagine that you are on the periphery of this giant sphere, this circle of beingness, spirit, Kuan Yin, Isis, so many others who have not been named, and all together you are watching as the earth, all of your loved ones, they are energized with this infinite potential for compassion, for healing, for reunion with Source, for wisdom, for truth, honesty, and honoring. Yes, yes. And now, allowing that orb to gently expand again. And as it expands, it can be filled with fresh energy. So feel the energy that is coming now. You may feel a kind of lightness or a tingling, perhaps. It is not necessary to feel this. Just be with this emanation. For this is Source, this is Spirit, thanking you for the gifts you have given and the gifts you have come here to reclaim. Very good. Very good. A few moments more. And now we invite you, go of all effort, allow the body to relax completely and just absorb these energetics. Beloved ones, you have done exceedingly well. We are Alcazar in love with humanity, here to support your awakening. Be open to the possibility that the energetics you have just created will continue to spiral. Openings for awakening, openings for realization, openings for creative potential, and of course, the potential for healing. We love thee and we bless thee. We honor you greatly, and we will talk to you again very soon. Okay, so just staying in that expanded state. And when you are ready, I would love to hear comments and feedback. Hmm. Don't be in a rush. This collective energy that we've created is still very much present. And as Alcazar has said, there can be a kind of time release effect with these energetics. And so just set the intention for these energy fields to continue working with you. So you can imagine that for the next 12 to 24 hours, your whole body and beingness are just going to be absorbing, unwinding, aligning with these energies. Great. So Marguerite is saying very much energy and deep relaxation. Thank you. Bring us more. So if you do feel to share something in the chat, I would love to read a few comments and uh, see the effects from this one. Cool. Seabridge is saying, such a surprise. I could include my deceased husband also. Thank you. Yeah, that was cool what Alcazar was saying about our loved ones who have passed, being able to hold this like bridge to the process of rejoining with the beyond. Hmm. Cool. Von Ratilos is saying many family members wanted to participate. They kept showing up. Teresa is saying extremely powerful. By the end, it was like a thunderbolt and my body shook. Very cool, Teresa. Mm. And Sinka is saying it was amazing to be in the center of the field to receive and feel it was going outside to the whole. Very cool, Sinka. Thank you for feeling that. To like, so as you were in the center, feeling it going out to the whole, you were like absolutely creating that pathway. As you're feeling the pathway, you're energizing it. So I'll give a few more minutes for people to write into the chat, and then we were going to do like a kind of Zoom meeting with breakout groups, but what I'm really feeling is that it's important for many of us to stay more inward right now. So we'll just complete the call after this and be finished for the day. Um, so Ellie is saying, I feel deep emotions, tears, cold. Ellie, go get in some warm water. If you can, put salt in the bath water, like what Alcazar told me to do during the eclipse, and just imagine like this is just really deep, really ancient stuff that's coming up to be released. Just imagine that it's literally lifting out of your energy field and dissolving. This is actually a really good sign. So it's beautiful and it's actually sacred. Like it's really precious that you're feeling these deep emotions because that's really old stuff that usually we run away from, distract ourselves from. So when there's like a portal for it to open and you can feel it, it means that there's also a portal for it to like be felt, not necessarily to be relived, but to be like honored and blessed and even appreciated, because this is the cultivation of that compassion that will change the entire universe and bring people into oneness. So honor it. And that's really the key to listening to the wisdom. So honor it, listen to the wisdom, but also just don't feel like you have to totally identify it with one thing or another thing. Like let it just be an energetic that can lift and dissolve and get in some hot water, even if it's just the shower. And Viviana saying, I felt a lot of energy and a lot of love for the whole world. Beautiful. Maria, intense and deep, bring us more deep gratitude. Teresa saying, I also saw some dear ones and the whole earth within the energetics. I feel quite lighter yet freezing with the energies within. Thank you all. Thank you, Jules. Someone else also feeling really cold this time as never before. That's really interesting. What Alcazar has said in the past is when you feel really cold, it's actually because your energy is being worked on. And as the guides are working more with your energy, they kind of lift it into higher spaces to work with it. And so the body gets cold because there's less of your energy presence in the body. So probably this is like that. You remember how Alcazar said you're in your living room doing this energy work together, but you're also in this like kind of like circular etheric space doing the energy work together. So expect that you'll get warmer again as you come back more. Cool. Maria in Italian says, I saw the time now. There is no time. It seems to have been 20 minutes instead of more than an hour that's passed. Yeah, for me too, Maria. I was surprised when I came back. That was a long transmission, but sometimes that's what it takes to go really deep. So, um, Seabrick is saying she experienced the coldness all over the body too. Um, Von Retilo said the earth was also in the center of the field for them. And Croissant saying, same from me. Thank you for this beautiful gift to all. And Barbara is saying, heaps happening on all levels. Thank you. I know the coldness in me will dissipate. Yeah, guys, also, I mean, ladies, because most of us are, ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling that coldness, like highly, highly recommend getting in a warm shower or like a bath if you can. And just like letting that magic of the warmth go in. So we'll leave this time together with one final transmission. Kay is saying, so phenomenal, a weave of our higher and human selves in form and multidimensional grace, wisdom, gentleness, with such tremendous love and help. Deep gratitude. So beautiful ones. Thank you so much for being with me and for your support for the essence of life. We really, really deeply appreciate it. And thank you for creating such a beautiful field for collective healing. We will post the replay as well as a like the audio unedited version. And then our audio editor will have a chance to create a nicer version of this meditation in about a week. So thank you all so much for being here. Much, much love. Bye for now. Cool. Van Retilo is saying I felt like I was in a bathtub of healing energies. Cool. All right. Bye, y'all.